Hey everybody, so this is a topic that I've already mentioned a couple times, and I've got mixed reactions from people. And the topic is about dust masks, and specifically the RZ dust mask. I had the M2 standard dust mask from RZ Masks, and it's this guy right here. It's their standard one, M2, I think. And this is a large size. I got the large size because I figured I want to make sure it fits as best as possible. And I've had a couple issues. It's been fogging up my safety goggles a couple times. These are the safety goggles that I use. Really love them. Great. They're from 3M. And they've been fogging up my safety glasses, and obviously there's no point to having safety if you can't see. So I ended up posting a post about it, and RZ Mask got back to me, and they told me they'd like to send me a different kind, and it's another model that they have, and they sent it to me. And again, I don't mean no offense to nobody. I think RZ Mask is a great brand. If it fits what you're doing, and if it fits your type of work, and if it's comfortable, and if it improves the safety, and that's the whole point, that it improves the safety. For me, it didn't improve the safety. Again, I got this new kind, the new model, and it's got two bands. It's large, and I'm having the same issues. It's very uncomfortable for me around here in my nose, and I feel like it doesn't grab properly under my chin and cover up my nose completely. So for me to make it comfortable on my nose, I gotta lift it up until it comes a little too far up my chin, to the point where it becomes very uncomfortable, and I don't feel like it's doing its job because it's coming around this way and some air goes through there. I just don't feel comfortable with it. And the other one I mentioned was on the nose. It really kills. So if I am to pull it low enough to where it's comfortable down here and it'll protect, no air gets around here, it ends up coming pretty short and pressing right here on the middle of my nose. And it's very uncomfortable. It really hurts. I've tried molding the little metal that they have here on the top. I've tried molding this. I guess it's not meant for me. The one that the dust mask I've started to use more is this guy right here, and it's by 3M. I love it. It's their cool air set, so it's meant that it doesn't get too hot in your mask, and it just constantly pumps out the warm air and pulls out cold air. So I really like it. I've become really comfortable with it, and I recommend it to everybody. I used to recommend the RZ masks, and they were great for me when I wasn't using safety glasses. And and there were times when I did not, and obviously that's not good. And since I've started to wear my safety glasses all the time, I've seen this problem more and more, that my glasses fog up. That is something I cannot afford to have. That's something I can't afford to have, and everybody realizes that, I'm sure. It just fogs up my glasses. I can't see. The line of sight is bad, and it's just not good. Overall, it brings the safety level lower. So I'll show you here the mask that they sent me. It's got the two straps, so one goes over your head, one goes behind your neck. I guess it's meant to be a little more comfortable. Again, I'm not bashing RC masks at all. If this works for you, and I've heard it works great for many people, and a lot of people recommended this to me. If it works for you, more power to you. Stick with what works for you, and obviously safety is our number one concern, so we'll continue to improve our safety and to improve the way that the safety of our shop. And for me, the 3M right here, this guy is the best option for me. I'll give you the model number. It's the medium size, 6502. Again, by 3M. This one's a little different. It's got this little lever that you pull it down, and it'll tighten up around it'll tighten up the strap, and it's so that you can just wear the mask down here. You don't have to take it off completely. When you're done with some sort of work, you got to take it off for a minute. You just let it hang down here and prop it back up, and it's right up tight against your mouth again. So for me, that's what I'll be using. I'll continue to use that until I find something that works better for me. It's a little pricey, around the $60 range, 50 something if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, I want to say to RZ Mask a huge thank you for reaching out to me and sending me this mask here. And again, I'll show you the one I had before. People still love them. A lot of people love their brand, and a lot of people use them. I've recommended, like I said, I've recommended to a lot of people. I've given out RZ masks in a lot of my giveaways, and I've only heard good stuff. But for me, lately, it's just been really uncomfortable. So for that reason, I've switched over to the 3M. And obviously, like I said, you do what's best for you and what works for you. Safety is #1 priority. So stay safe in the shop, guys. I hope this video helps out and gives you a couple ideas. I'll put the links down below in the video description for the 3M dust mask that I used, and I'll even include the links for these two masks from RZ. They're great. Again, they have great dust protection. Their levels are really safe with the filters. So I'll put those links in there too. And for people that want to try them out, go ahead. And if you use RZ masks, let me know how you like it. And if you don't, let me know what you use. Thank you.